What's going on, guys? It's DJ with Wicked Vapes, and today we're doing a review on the Drag 2. I just got this a few days ago, but I wanted to go ahead and give everybody my opinion on what I think about it so far. And you'll have to excuse me, I'm kind of sitting at work. uh, but honestly, like, this thing is nice. I am an avid user of Voopoo products. I use their Drag 1 on a daily, and I actually picked up the Drag 2 3 days ago. And I have to say, like, one, it holds up to everything that I love about the Drag. The functionality, how quick it responds. Just everything. I don't really do this. I'm trying to put myself out there a little bit more. As you can tell, I keep looking at the screen instead of the camera, but we're gonna give it try and keep going through it. So let me see if it can focus there. I'm running at 55 watts at the moment. You can see my batteries are almost dead, but let me tell you, I haven't charged my batteries since I got the device 3 days ago. And yes, I'm only running 55 watts, but, well, actually, I've been running at 60 watts. I turned it to 55 this morning just because I was, I don't know, not feeling too well at the moment. So, but at 60 watts, this thing is absolutely phenomenal. It comes with the newer version of the U-Force tank, and it actually comes with two coils. It's like 35 to 55 watts, I think. No, the 40 to 80 watts, and then the like 60 to 100 watt coil. And I haven't gotten a chance to try the 60 to 100 watt coil. I have used the U-Force tank before, and I believe all of the coils that were out for the U-Force tank back when I used it they maxed out at like 65 watts. So I'm really happy to see that they did provide a coil that goes up to 100 watts. I'm really excited to see what that does. I haven't quite used it yet, but let me just tell you, the flavor from this U2 coil inside of this tank is freaking amazing. I've used the same coil in the original U-Force tank, and it was nothing like it is now. And the vapor production from it is just crazy, especially at 60 watts. And that's with dying batteries. Dying batteries. Yeah. I wonder if I can get it to focus in a little bit there. Probably not. But let's talk a little bit more about the box. It's still got the resin panel right here, and I had to pick up that gorgeous new gray and white resin that wasn't available in the first Drag. I believe, from what I've seen, the Drag is available in 10 different colors at the moment, which is like twice as many as the original Drag came in, which is absolutely fan-freaking-tastic. I love having color options when picking out new devices. And the fact that this is, by the way, a kit. So where the original Drag, when I bought it, I think I bought the original Drag 3 different times. Each time I bought it, it was just a box mod only, so I had to get my own tank to put it on. I usually ran something with like the Valerian or the Horizon Tech Falcon, both great flavor tanks. The fact that it comes with the new U-Force tank just made me honestly so happy. And the flavor itself is actually holding up to my Falcon tank, which I didn't think was previously possible. So I'm really excited about that. It is still dual battery. I'm running these Home Life batteries. Gotta get that in there. But Yeah, 3 days on this battery life. It goes all the way up to 177 watts, which is 20 watts more than the original drag was. The original drag stopped at 157. Either way, I never used that much power. I usually stop before 100 watts, just because I like cooler vapes. I don't like really warm vapes. Um, and just so far, I'm so very impressed. Now, I do have to say that Voopoo did not send me this. I purchased this on my own just because I am a Voopoo fan. Um, so everything that I have to say about it is my actual opinion. I'm not being paid by anybody to do this. Um, so I've talked about the good things about it. Honestly, there are a couple things that I do not like about this box so far. One, I don't know if you can hear that. That's a plastic box. I really liked the fact that the Drag 1 was an all-metal body. It made it a lot more durable. I wasn't too terrified to drop it. I mean, I take really good care of my stuff, but if I had dropped it, it wasn't a big deal because it was an all-metal body, and especially the back plate being all-metal was a really good thing for me. And this is all plastic, so I'm sad that it's all plastic. But other than that, it does not feel like a cheap plastic. It does feel really well made. It's got a really nice weight to it, so you know it's there. Especially because I keep mine in my back pocket. So making sure that it's there, I really like that. I do like the fact that they decided to go with a more rounded body. It looks really boxy on the screen here, but if you look at the original drag, which I don't have with me today because I've been using this all day, like that's crazy, it's a lot more rounded. It's slightly smaller than the first drag, so it actually does feel a lot better in my hand, so I do have to say that. My biggest pet peeve with this thing so far is, I don't know what happened when they were doing this, but I don't know if you can hear it. This battery door moves back and forth. It's not like cut perfectly, which on the original drag I had no problem with that. It just sat in, it didn't move at all. So this one moves a bit, and I think that's the biggest problem I have with it. Other than that, the power, the reactiveness, it's still got the gene chip, and everybody knows the gene chip is killing everything out there right now. Like, I don't know, if someone came up to me and said there was a better chip, I would honestly put the gene chip above the DNA chip. I know a lot of people are gonna hate me for that, but the gene chip, I have to give it to it every single time. The U-Force tank has wide open airflow. And since this is my first video, you don't know anything about me, but I love wide open airflow. I love that really cold vape. I don't like closing my airflow at all. And it's not a loud tank. I mean, it's pretty quiet compared to some other tanks I've had. The airflow on it is actually, like, if you can see that right there, yeah, it's massive. Not only does it have 4 of those, but just the individual airflows. Like, it could probably have 2 of those airflows and still be absolutely just killer on airflow. But I mean, what else can I say about it? I've been running the same coil for the past 3 days. I haven't lost any flavor, so good job on that, I guess. Voopoo. Like, I know that with my Horizon Tech Falcon tank, I was replacing coils once every 3 days because I'm really harsh on them. I'm constantly using my device, especially because my job allows me to vape in building, so I never really stop vaping. So the coil life is fantastic so far. The battery life is fantastic so far. Like I said, I've been using the same set of batteries for the past 3 days. And I'm absolutely in love with it. Voopoo, you killed it again. I do have to say, they put out 2 new devices recently, the Voopoo 2, well, not the 2. The Voopoo 2 is a completely different device, but the Drag 2 and the Drag Mini, which looks very similar to this, except it's all internal battery and it's slightly smaller. I have gotten to use a Drag Mini, but I'm not doing the review on the Drag Mini right now, especially because I don't own it. So all I have to say is apparently the battery life on that one is fantastic as well. It's a 4400 milliamp battery. I'm just not an internal battery fan, so I've got to stick with my dual battery devices. All I have to say is I think I'm gonna pick up a second one as a backup. Like, honestly, like I love it. I know you can. Sorry, I forgot to mention the whole. I know a lot of people are wondering about price points on this. All of my local shops have them for about $90, around $89.99. I've seen them online for almost the same price, about anywhere from $70 to $95 is where I've seen it so far. Just check online at your favorite shops. I can probably find one and put it in the link down below. I think that's it today, guys. If you have any questions or comments, leave them down below. And can't wait to see you in the next one. I'm going to try and do vape reviews as much as I can. I mean, I can't personally afford to buy new vapes all the time, but I will definitely try my best to get some out for you guys. And alright guys, thanks for watching. I'm DJ with Wicked Vapes. Make sure to like and subscribe, and we will try to get more of these reviews out to you soon. Have a great and wicked day.